Oh, I haven't put it. Oh, no, I'm very slow today.
Only today.
Good
Audio
evening.
only today. No visuals. Just a blank screen.
Good evening, Martin. Now you've frozen
Good
on
evening.
my side.
Oh, I'm
Hello,
not frozen on
Martin.
this side. I am freezing. It is cold. I'm sitting virtually on top of a heater. It's like right there. And it's right underneath my bottom.
Oh, you're
very cold.
freezing
It's very
every
cold.
now and then on my side. But then again, I'm not used to I don't have my 1 gigabit fiber that I'm used to at home now.
I know.
I'm in
You
Cape Town,
seem
as
you seem to be in some fancy Airbnb or something.
I'm at a friend's place, but I was hoping to do it live from the top of Table Mountain, but unfortunately they wouldn't let me go up there at this time of day because we still got curfew at 9 o'clock, so I wouldn't be allowed to get up the mountain and back down in time. So I'm sorry,
see.
I was gonna go live from the mountain.
And you see,
do
what's
apologise.
confusing for me is I'm thinking, but surely it'd be pitch black. But of course it won't be because it's summertime there for you, isn't it? So it's not.
Yeah, the sun's
not
still
dark.
out.
Yeah.
It's getting dark, but the sun is still out.
Not
But
here,
we
mate.
are.
It's rotten
Another
here.
week
It's
of
rotten.
It's rotten. It's rotten. And
I've got that problem again where I feel like I need to be up here because you look about 2 foot taller than me because I'm just.
Hang on. Let's do this then.
I feel
Let's do
like
that
I'm
then.
sunk
There we-
down.
How's that?
I
How's
need to do the same. I can't figure it out. It just won't. There we go. It just
we go.
won't
How's
stay there.
There we go. I think I'm better now. I can go closer even as well, so I can do a little bit of a zoom. There we go. And now I look much better. Now let's start. Let's talk about music because that's what we're here for. We're very
Yes.
excited. We're very excited.
Stop arsing about.
One of our bands had to cancel on us tonight, and I do apologize for that. They unfortunately had an emergency. So Pyjama Planet will not be joining us tonight. We'll have them back on next week, hopefully.
Come
so
back
unfortunately,
another
we've only
time.
got 3 artists, so they'll be back. But yeah, we've got a great lineup, and one of our favorite bands from last year are joining us first up all the way from the UK. I love these guys. I really want to see this band live. Really, really, really want to see this band live.
I think they'll want to do it as well. You're not alone. They'll be wanting you
Yeah.
to see them live.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would fly to the UK just to watch this band live, without a shadow of a doubt. So let's get them on.
Fly high. All this talk of flying. Who else could it be?
SUPERBIRD!
Well, it was
Oh,
absolutely-
that was
evening.
actually so the whole flying thing. I didn't even think about it. That was actually really.
There we go. All the connotations of flying.
Yeah.
good to
But
see you,
I would.
guys. Lovely.
I would fly all the way to the UK to watch you guys. I definitely would.
You're too kind. We would pay for you guys to do that. Could save
okay.
so much money during lockdown. Bring your whole family.
I tell you what, it would strangely, it would probably cost more to get me to fly to you than it would cost Julian to get me to fly to you because somehow I'd have to get flying.
Might you break it up?
How much does it cost to fly 6 miles, Joe?
I have no idea. I don't even know.
Because you'd have to get the plane, wouldn't you, to go, sort out a helicopter or something weird. I don't know. I'll do it. It's fine. You know.
We'll
you're
have, our,
paying,
we'll have
I'm there.
our own SUPERBIRD helipad in about a year, so don't worry.
SUPERBIRD are the type of band who should definitely have, I don't know, a TV. You should have your own TV series, shouldn't you? You should be like Modern Day Monkeys, I think.
Yeah, your own TV series, your own super jet. I want a jet that says SUPERBIRD down the side.
God, how
then
much
I
money would we spend if you guys were our managers?
We're available to manage. Martin and I are available to do management. And then I want that long luxury van that we can take around America.
That's it, fine. Let's maybe record a demo, album first before we all do.
Make some money before we spend it.
Well, we've made 100 quid on CD sales in the last.
Oh, well
so
done.
I think we're onto something with that. So,
That's right. That's good.
so-
CDs, it's definitely the future.
This is just they actually closed down South Africa's only CD shop this week. The big music chain called Musica. They shut them down this week, saying that there are no more CD sales. I was very upset about that.
Yeah.
Very sad, very sad. Alex, Joe, how are you doing, guys? 2021, welcome back on New Music Mondays. What have you been up to?
Thank you. We've been very busy in the land of SUPERBIRD. We've released our first EP called Fly the Nest, which you can get at flythenest.wearesuperbird.com.
Oh wow!
And
It's got
free.
it's got its own website. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, you go there, just fill out the details. We're just asking for the poster packaging.
Oh look, it's there. Look at that. It's on the bottom. Look at that. That's a fancy.
check it out.
And
See how advanced we are.
That was smooth. Yeah, so we've just kind of collated our first few releases, put it together, just packaged it up, and because we just kind of wanted to celebrate what we had done, and give that to the world. And then Joe, what's the rest we've been doing?
Well, yeah, we've been doing a lot. We've been working on a lot of acoustic renditions of some of our hit songs.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to be like putting some really cool YouTube videos together, and we're going to be releasing them like in the summer. So like a string of really kind of cool, intimate renditions of our tracks, and also some cool covers. So
Nice.
Nice. Are you
Yeah,
going
there's a
to
lot.
ask fans to help you choose the right covers, or you got your own?
Yeah,
covers
we'll do.
ready?
We'll do all that sort of interactive sort of stuff with the fans, definitely.
And yeah, we also not long put out all our demos. So me and Joe just love songwriting. So we just demo them all up. We put them out so the audience can choose what they think their favourites are. And then we've actually recorded the first 4 tracks from the 10, the best 4. And we're just in a process of getting the mixes finished. So there will be the releases this year. So we've been non-stop, to be honest.
So you've
Well,
got
I'm
your
busy
stuff
ordering,
planned
guys.
already.
I'm busy ordering my free signed CD. I'm busy doing my order right now.
Oh, legend!
Oh,
While we talk.
So
you see, there we go.
have you accounted for postage to South Africa, boys?
Yeah, £4.95 according to the website. Oh, damn it. I'll finish it off just now. My credit card's downstairs. I don't have it on me. So,
Oh, appreciate
but
that.
I'm on the page, and just I will be ordering.
good.
I'm very excited about that now.
Nice.
hate to ruin
And
the
we can
surprise.
post that. We can post that onto our Discover TV page as well, and just share it with the world.
Yeah, legend. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're actually working on. Alex was mentioning the demos. We've just released the demos album. We're actually already beginning work on the second demos album. You know, that might
Amazing.
it might even be out end of spring. We don't know. This month's going to be so creative for us. It's just we're very excited.
If people are listening, so
Brilliant.
the demo's out, like you said, the demo's what is it, 8 tracks that are on the one that's out at the
10.
moment? 10 tracks on the one that's, which you can find on Spotify, and that's. I mean, there's a lot of bands. I was listening to it again this morning. There's a lot of bands who would feel pretty happy with that as their official release stuff. And the reason I say that is just to sort of clarify for anyone thinking, oh, it's just demos stuff. It's it's not like you kind of knock these out in a shed, is it? This is like.
Oh no! Oh, Joe's gone.
Sorry,
no,
Joe. Bye.
No, they're not. I mean,
Joe.
it's probably. Yeah, we go through all the instruments and we layer the drums and we put it together. You know, they sound like fully fledged tracks, but
Yeah.
this, you know, we just send the files back and forth to each other, and then I'll kind of do the mixing and we'll have it. But we just kind of don't want to spend too long on it. These aren't we want them to be demos. It will only be maybe a verse, and then we'll repeat the lyrics rather than finishing the song off.
Yeah.
And once we have the full array of songs, we can sit back and then pick. And doing that we have so much better songs out of the back end of it that we actually release. Well, not just writing to release, you know.
And are you using response from fans as well to kind of decide which ones you work on more? Is it more? I mean, is it as simple as kind of totting up the numbers, or is it more kind of still an instinct sort of gut feeling thing?
There's definitely an instinct thing, because when we write together over Zoom, we speak every day and we'll be messaging each other going, oh my God, that was the one, that's it, that is it, we have to record that. And there is usually a general consensus that these are the tracks, and we do get a little bit of guidance from our fans because they go, this is the one. So it's just a natural thing that rises. But
we've got a track called London Stunner, which is a real 60s throwback song, and then we've got another one. We've got one that maybe Justin Bieber could totally get away with singing. It could be released like that, but they're not necessarily SUPERBIRD, but they're such great songs in themselves that we're like, sod it, we want to share it with people. Let's not be so precious about it being the finished article. Let's just celebrate everything we're doing, at least give it a bit of light. So that's our philosophy with these demos. Let's share more.
Fantastic.
Well, we're glad you're sharing. Now, I want to ask Maida Vale, how did that happen? And wow, because that's a big thing.
That was BBC introducing In Essex, who have been championing us for a good couple of years now. They played every single that we put out more than twice, and they kind of just generically voted us as their band of the year in 2019. We'll forget about.
There wasn't a 2020. Nobody was band of the year in 2020, surely.
So it was last year, effectively.
As far as I'm concerned, it was carried over. You were band of the year 2019 and 20. There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
So they basically said, look, boys. Oh, sorry, I just pinged something. They basically said, boys, get on down to Maida Vale, record 2 tracks, and we're going to air it in a week's time. And we was like, whoa. So we did. Amazing. And Alex got some pals in to document it, and we've just released a video, as you guys
I know, and we're going to play it. And I'm so excited about it. Fantastic. So let's do that. I want to play it now. No. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we present live
SUPERBIRD
on Discover TV, New Music Mondays, SUPERBIRD.
Times, but now I feel alive. With the skills I've learned, this moment's learned. Now I'm reaching for the sun, saw through the sky. Lights burn bright. Those youthful dreams grow up with flame. The air fills up electric, and I will tear it down. But this crowd vibes seem to make you scream. Sing together as one. Tonight is the night. For the sun through the sky.
Love it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that came out
amazing
so well.
Super superior.
So this week, I remember to mute my mic this week, so you didn't hear me singing along. You will have seen me singing along, but not heard me. Probably a good thing.
Yeah, come and join backing vocals.
I love it. I mean, that's definitely a bucket list moment, getting to play at places like Maida Vale. I mean,
it was
so many bands want to play there.
they've had the biggest bands in the world record there,
Exactly.
and then we've just kind of like worked with these guys that experienced that, and it was an amazing feat. I mean, you could smell
it's just the beginning of great things, guys. We know this.
Absolutely.
It is the first,
You could smell the energy in the room when you entered.
Yeah.
It felt like you could feel the presence of all the bands that have been and gone.
Wow.
Is it well known in South Africa, Jules? Has Maidavale got a name? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, you ask any band in South Africa if they want to play Maidavale, and every single one will say yes. So it's definitely a bucket list moment. So we don't have that kind of thing in South Africa. So to play that kind of venue or that kind of space, because it's so iconic and so many bands have performed there, I suppose it's like playing what's that famous Royal Albert Hall? That kind of way. So it's that kind of iconic thing that every band wants to experience. And
we kind of we managed to sneak into the Studio One, which was the one where all the orchestras recorded all the, and that was just like, wow, we know the Beatles have recorded all their strings here, and incredible. We're very lucky.
Wow. Very nice, guys. Very
awesome.
And guys, remember, please get the new EP now. I will finish ordering my signed copy of it. Flythenest.wearesuperbird.com.
That's it.
We'll have that link. We'll stick that link on the notes at the bottom of the show as well.
There you go.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
There it is.
Amazing. Done it. Look good. Well, you're getting one. Sounds like.
Yeah, no.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
I'm going to send you one in the post with a personalised little note on it for you.
Ooh.
See, because that's how we roll. We'll be management one day. Who knows?
I might even put lipstick on and kiss it.
Oh my baby! Now we're talking.
We'll keep it there, shall we?
It's all rock and roll. It's all rock and roll, and we like it.
Save this conversation for later.
It's only rock and roll, and I like it.
Love it. Fantastic stuff. I'll have to get one and I'll have to put it up on the wall next to the other CDs and albums that are up here.
Absolutely.
We should
Definitely.
we should come down and do a session with you, Martin, as well.
I think we've got to get it sorted out. I think I'm sort of slightly
live stream session.
We should
do
a
live stream session.
I mean, there's that question at the moment of what the sort of lockdown scenario allows us to do. But we're single use here, Basically, you could be in one room and I could be in a completely different room. It's the three of you being in the room together that's the issue. But
we've seen each other for quite a while ourselves, so it's really strange. It is a strange thing, isn't it?
But I think we must be. I mean, certainly. We're legitimately allowed to do work that we can't do at home, and I think it's reasonable to say you can't record your band at home.
No, not well anyway.
It would be nice though. We could come down to yours and do 2 or 3 songs, and we can obviously. I mean, it can be socially distanced, and if Brendy wants to come as well, we've got the full band, and just do just a little acoustic trilogy of songs.
Let's chat later, Joe. We'll sort it definitely. Let's get it done because I'm here by myself. I'm lonely.
Well, that's the only reason I want to come. It's not to make.
I know. I know.
To make you tick.
And Martin, you can get a Kissed CD as well.
I'm hoping for an actual kiss, Julian.
Yeah, it might be an actual.
I know, but I was trying to keep the show H-rated.
There we go.
Well, it's good to know that you guys have been busy. Great to hear that there's new music already done, basically, by the sounds of things. So it's just about down to your release schedule.
Yeah, we're putting finishing touches to the mixes, and they are sounding incredible. I mean, this has a real live feel about the new music, and it's almost like the finishing touch to our whole product. We work hard on the image and the socials and everything like that. The music has sounded good, but we just wanted to have it a bit more raw and a bit more attitude. And this new stuff is gonna that we're releasing this year. You're gonna feel a bit more punch from it.
Cool. I like it. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
It's great. Great guitar solos from Joe. It's all happening.
It's awesome.
Yeah, this will be our year.
This will be our year. I like it.
We'll be there. No
eventually,
doubt about it.
We got to see the other side of this is nearer every day, isn't it? That's how it works.
They say September live shows will be happening, and when that happens, you guys will be VIP, Gold Circle, that down the Rose Crown.
I'm flying.
We'll be flying the nest.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get into the rehearsal room probably early summer just to get the set ready, and then basically people would be having to drag us off the stage. To get on there.
Yeah.
We like it. We like it.
Fantastic.
We like it.
We'll play
Thanks,
everywhere
guys.
and anywhere.
Great
Thanks
to
so much
catch
for
up
joining
with
us
you,
again.
boys.
Lots of
It's a
love,
pleasure,
guys. Thank you.
Look
Pleasure.
after
See you
yourselves.
soon.
Give our love to Freddie.
We will. We will.
Cheers, guys.
Take
Right,
care. See you soon.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
guys.
Hi.
Loving that band. Always do.
How
I'm going to leave that
splendid.
scrolling on there for now.
Didn't even go through because they've got names of some of their songs as well. Like we have Leopard Print No Show.
Oh no, I love it. I
So
love it.
it's like, great songs, but great titles as well.
Yes.
No half measures. Love it.
Am I breaking up on your side at all, Martin? Because everything's breaking up a little bit on my side. So I don't know if it's me or just.
It's slightly hissy, and I don't think we've got the most stable connection tonight. So it's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's not what I'm used
We're
to.
not
So,
dying,
anyway,
but we're not the best. But man,
All good, all
listen,
good.
isn't it amazing? Like you're in Cape Town. You're normally in Joburg.
Johannesburg. Yeah.
You're in Cape Town tonight. I'm in Dane End, which is I'm on a farm in the middle of nowhere. Well, not in the
And
middle of
here we
nowhere. In Hertfordshire, outside London, in the UK, and we are talking to bands from all over the world, occasionally, mainly from South Africa, and we're just having a chat and playing music. It
why I
might
love
be
this show.
I like me a bit hissy and a little bit crackly some of the time, but isn't technology amazing?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Well, let's get on our next guest because we've got a couple still to get through tonight. And all the way from South Africa, let's get him on Bonfire Buffalo. Ching.
Ka-ching.
Good evening, guys. Okay,
Hello.
we got that. We got
Welcome.
that repetition happening again. It's weird. Bonfire Buffalo, how you guys doing?
Not too bad, and you?
Oh, this line's not great. You keep breaking up. What? No, they're breaking up.
Very
on your
well.
side.
No, not too bad. I think what we have to do is talk quietly, so that we don't feedback. So we'll have to be gentle and quiet,
Talk
and
very quiet.
not shout at you, so we don't feedback.
Yeah.
Evening, guys.
We're getting there. No, yes, no. Have you got another phone you can dial us in from?
Let's try.
Let's try another phone because this one's definitely having breaking issues. You can go out and come back in. It's cool. Don't stress. We're still here. It's the beauty of the internet. We can take our time. Nobody's going to tell us, oh, you've got to be off air in 5 minutes. No.
We'll be here all night if it takes it.
We could be here. We'll wait all night. We don't care. This is our television program.
So we're hearing ourselves and not a lot else.
Yeah, so, okay, there we go. Let's
There
see
you
if we
go.
can get them back on another device. Maybe that'll work.
I was
'Cause
going to check
I
out,
just-
checking out Bonfire Buffalo on Spotify.
Ah, restaurants are open to sell liquor.
Ooh.
Hey, they've just taken away our liquor. I mean, they've brought back our liquor. He has
But only-
lifted
but-
everything.
But only from
Beaches
restaurants.
are open.
Way!
That means I
Summer's
still
back.
I still have one more day in Cape Town. That means I can go to the beach tomorrow.
Cool. Does that mean that your instances of problems
dropped
are
radically.
reducing? And is that
Oh, they've
so
dropped
that massively? Yeah.
massively.
That's good.
Okay, let's try it again. Hello, guys.
Hey.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
It's definitely better. It definitely is better.
Fantastic.
How's it, guys? Welcome to New Music Mondays. Sorry, Martin might hear you better than I do. I'm in Cape Town
No
tonight,
problem.
so I'm having a bit of connectivity issues by the looks of it. Bonfire Buffalo. I saw you. Somebody sent me your video about a week and a half ago, and I was like, "Wow, these guys are seriously cool." Tell us about who Bonfire Buffalo is and where you're from.
Okay, we are from Pretoria, and we just like the three of us just decided, you know what, we've all played musical instruments before, so let's just get together and just make music.
Why not?
I
what
mean,
it's all about.
it basically is as simple as that, right? Why don't we get together and play music? Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So when did that start?
About four years ago, in about 2016, we started. We did our first EP about 4 years ago, and then did a subsequent EP, and yeah, it's been going since then.
Brilliant.
So how did you know each other? I mean, you said you knew each other. How did you all meet?
Okay, this is my little brother.
Okay, so you've known each other a while.
Yeah, a little while. You might have known each other a little while, yeah. You know, related and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
And he is?
Yeah, I've been mates with them for many years, and so we always used to just jam together and that, and then we started with the band. It's kind of an organic type thing, and we just went from there.
Brilliant. And tell us a little bit about the new single, Remember Me.
Remember me. I don't know.
I guess, you know what? It literally, it means different things to different people. There's actually more than one message in the song. But to me, personally, it's a friendship song. It's about, deep friendship and that.
Okay. And recorded at High Street, is it, which studios again? Because I remember the studios, at High C Studios.
Yeah, with Daryl, and you probably know Greg. You remember Zebra and Gerard?
Yeah, I know Greg well. Greg Collin. Phenomenal producer.
Absolutely, and a great guy. He really is.
Zebra and Giraffe. I remember them. I was backstage at the Samas when he won his first Sama. It was one of the very first backstage interviews I did at the Samas, and Greg came back and he was like, and I told him before he went on, I said to him that earlier that day, I said to him, you're gonna win. I was like, no, never, Jules, I'll never win, and he did it. And look at him today, great guy.
Yeah, and we had Mike Wright, who played drums for Zebra and Giraffe. He plays the drums on all our music.
Oh, brilliant. Cool, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
So is this single is a prelude to a new album? What's happening?
Correct. This was part of our last EP, but now with the good side of being in lockdown and everything is we've had time to do songwriting and that kind of thing. So we're ready to go and record our new album. We're very excited about it.
Well, guys, I'm loving the single, and I'm back in Joburg later this week. I'd definitely like to hook up with you guys sometime in the near future and have a chat, do a proper interview, and maybe even a recording session with you guys, a live video that we could get onto Discover TV. That would be quite exciting. I definitely will be chatting to you.
That would be great.
We'd love that. We'd love that, Julian.
Awesome. Well, let's take a listen to the brand new single. Here it is. Bonfire Buffalo with Remember Me. Guys, check it out.
Waiting on the corner of a rundown bar. The music is too loud and nobody knows who you are. And I've been waiting for a long, long time, and I'm hoping that you'll be there at the end of the line. It's funny how your worst mistakes can be the best choice that you'll ever make. Hold on, 'cause tomorrow we'll know who we are. Remember me, I'll be by your side when the storm is coming and there's nowhere to hide. Hold on, 'cause tomorrow we'll know who we are. Hold on, my darling, it's true what they say. If you let them, the shadows will blow you away. And I've been waiting. Why? 'Cause I'm hoping that you'll be there at the end of the line. It's funny how your worst mistakes can be the best choice that you'll ever make. Hold on, 'cause tomorrow we'll know who we are. Remember me, I'll be by your side when the storm is coming and there's nowhere to choice that you'll ever make. Hold on, 'cause tomorrow we'll know who we are. Remember me, I'll be by your side when the storm is coming and there's nowhere to hide. Hold on, 'cause tomorrow we'll know who we are.
Love it. What a great track.
Another nice looking studio there.
Yeah. And a really, really good track, man. Love it. Absolutely.
Thanks very
love
much,
it.
man.
Very good. Is it a bit? I feel
Beautiful.
like there's
I
always the
love-
danger of saying something really obvious, but it's a bit Paramore influenced. Is that fair, or is that the kind of thing that make you go, oh no, really?
No, we've had that quite a few times. Yeah.
People are always going to try and relate to your music, and the way they do that is to compare you a little bit
with others, and we don't really have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I love the harmonies. For me, the thing that I loved the most was those blending of your three voices, which was stunning. I mean, I loved the lows and then the high, and it was just those harmonies are really beautiful, and that was a big plus for me.
Thanks very
Oh
much.
yeah, I mean, you should say. Sorry, take that as a positive. I'm a big fan of Paramore. If it came across as that's not, and I say I'm very conscious of saying, oh, it's not. No, we're not just because of the makeup of the band or whatever. It's a very lazy thing. So it was just me kind of just sort of digging to see if there was sort of some influence there, or whether it was just kind of a coincidence that there's a sound.
Yeah, there certainly is, Martin, and yeah, we in fact like Paramore ourselves. So yeah.
Like it says on your website here, it says the best indie pop rock ever heard in South Africa, and I think that's the sort of thing people should have on their websites.
Yes, definitely.
There's no bullshit here. This is the best indie pop rock ever to come out of South Africa. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you might have,
we probably oversold it, but yeah.
I love it, guys. Absolutely love it. Great track, and great to meet you guys online. And I'll definitely be calling you when I get back to Joburg. We'll be heading up for an interview and maybe a little live session as well.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot,
nice one, guys. So definitely be checking out more Bonfire Buffalo. I love it. Fantastic. Good luck with the single.
Chat soon, guys.
Ciao, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Great band. Really
Wonderful.
Like
Even as I started asking the question, I thought I'm digging myself a hole here. Do you remember that very famously? Do you remember the Corrs?
Yes.
Very famously, there was an interviewer who inadvertently said to them in an interview, "So, how did you guys meet?" Of course, there's three sisters and a brother in the band.
Sisters, yeah.
And as soon as I started asking the question, it was like, they're going to be related, aren't they? And I'm going to dig myself.
Yeah.
So I was kind of, thank goodness they're not all brother and sister.
Oh, yeah, thank goodness for that. Great song, though. I really enjoyed that song.
Fabulous.
Very
Love
cool
it.
song, yeah.
Great. And it's great to see these videos. We said this before as well. It's nice. We don't have to have visual content to go with this. It's not about the videos. But what we keep seeing regularly is just sort of real creativity, and real creativity with simplicity as well. So it's not like, you need to have huge production values on these videos just to have something that goes, this is a good representation of who we are.
Absolutely. And a great song. So I look forward to also filming them. They've been quite fun. We meet all these bands now on New Music Mondays, and I go off the following week and film them.
Yeah, that's great.
Great fun.
I'd love to be doing that. Love to be doing that here as well. We're a little bit stickier at the moment, but I think we'll find a way. We'll find a way.
Well, by the sounds of it, our president has now dropped everything. From what we're hearing, beaches are open, bars are open, alcohol's being sold again as of tomorrow. What else? What else was there? I think that's pretty much it.
I don't know. What else does he ban?
Restaurants
Cigarettes?
open. Yeah, no, cigarettes they didn't ban this time, so we still had those. But yeah, so we're pretty much, hopefully, are getting a little bit back to normal. So I'm quite excited about that.
Hopefully. Have you got vaccine program there as well?
Starting our first vaccines arrived in South Africa today.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good.
But let's get on our
stuff.
next guest, because I know he's waiting backstage.
Very patiently waiting.
Very patient. Very, very patient.
Very
Good evening,
good
Ian.
evening to you, Ian, from METRONAUT.
Good evening.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Yeah, and you? Yeah, I'm well, thank you.
You look
I'm well.
like it's. You look very well. You look better than me.
Oh,
As
that's
usual,
it.
as usual, I look kind of frozen.
You do look frozen.
Blue lights, I think.
I need to get. I need to get some proper heating and some proper lighting. I think would help. There we go. Now, thanks for joining us, Ian. I know Mark couldn't make it because it's yourself and Mark or Metronaut. That's the two of you in the band, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now I know a little bit about Metronaut because I've known you guys for some time, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably sort of about 3 years now, I think.
Yeah, it probably is, Martin. Time seems to kind of become very stretched and shrunk all at the same time. It's very difficult to
Well,
measure.
I guess the thing that sort of puts a little bit of a marker on it was when I first came across you guys. It was the start of your To the Moon EP album cycle, which completed in because we know the date because the idea was it tied in with the moon landing in July 1969, and it was the 50th anniversary of that. So that was the end. So it was before that, basically, I guess. So it must be 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been 2018 then, because that was when the first phase came in.
That's right. So new music. So To the Moon was a fantastic project, as we said. It was kind of for Julian and anyone else listening. To the Moon was you released it as 4 EPs, as a sort of 4 phases of the moon, basically, as a celebration of the moon landings. Tell us a little, just before we get into the music. Tell us a little bit about that project because it's quite a major endeavour, really.
Yeah, so we just had this idea that we'd like to do something that had a theme and kind of harks back to the old concept album, really, that back in the day when albums were a thing, or before they became a thing again. So we struck on this, and Mark in particular, although both of us were really into the Apollo. We were very young boys then, into the Apollo missions, and we had memories of that. And so we just thought, that'd be quite a good theme, and we could tie it in with the 50th anniversary of the man actually walking on the moon. So we started about 2017, this kind of idea, could we make it into something? And yeah, we eventually decided to release it in bite-sized chunks. In old money, it would have been a double vinyl album.
Yeah.
So we decided to release it in side by side, a side of the vinyl. So about 20-minute chunks to make it more kind of, I suppose, palatable for the modern listener who streams things and listens to things on their phone and fits in with the modern attention span.
Yeah. But it was a fabulous project. Some great, and full of great music and great tracks on there, including one. If anyone's kind of watching this, also listening to the Big Sound Machine show that I do on a Thursday night, I nicked G-Force from your album as my theme music on the Big Sound Machine is by Metronaut. I did ask first.
Oh,
You're very kind enough to agree to let me use your track as my theme music on the show as well. So it's something I'm very fond of because I basically play it every single week without fail. Get a bit of G-Force.
Yeah. I can see some of your listeners saying, it's him who's to blame, is it?
That's who's to blame. So that was, that all completed in 2019. 2020 was obviously a weird year, but you've clearly been busy planning stuff. First new track came out just at the end of last year.
Yeah, that's right. It's been such a, you don't want to hark on about it, but it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult for everyone, and we would normally work together by being in the same room. And Mark and I, that is, and that just hasn't been possible for any kind of length of time for many months now. And so it's just been a case of how do we do it? we're on our own, thinking of an idea, ping that across. He'll ping something back to me, and and this kind of thing. And so we've got various things going, and kind of forming. But we had this track that had been knocking around for a while, called "Save the Day," which we didn't really know what to do with, and decided, I kind of decided, I'm going to finish this song. And then we just thought, it just fits with everything that's happening. And so we decided to kind of finish it up and release it as a standalone kind of single.
Fantastic. So it came out just at the end of December, called "Save the Day." You've released it as a, I'm saying "Save the Day" as the sort of the main release, but you did sort of release it as in the same way that you were talking about the traditional album format. You've gone for the traditional single format, really, haven't you? Because this is an A-side and a B-side, really. Or do you think of it more as a double A-side?
No, I think it would be an A-side and a B-side, but we kind of, thought, that's, again, just quite an interesting way to release it, really. When people, in the old days, you bought a single, it was always, I wonder what's on the other side. So we thought we'd do it like that.
Yeah. I agree. I think we should bring those days back. I think it should be, actually, here's a plan for the digital future. Maybe we should insist that you can't release an album, you can't release a single song to Spotify. You have to release another song with it. It has to be at least 2 at a time. So you have to come up with a B-side.
I mean, some great B-sides, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. I mean, there's some huge, oh yeah. But there's some huge hits that came out that were never intended as A-sides, but it was just that was the ones that people preferred.
Yeah.
So,
DJ would flip it over, and that's the one that took off. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you say, there were some great songs that came out that weren't originally A-sides and landed up becoming bigger hits than the A-side on the single. And in the 80s, that was famous.
Yeah. So, we just thought we'd do it. We did it as a banner, as Metronaut 45, as a kind of heartback to the old 45 singles. So,
yeah, that's good. And the plan is there's going to be more of these, I believe.
Yes, we hope so. Yeah, so we're just gonna. I suppose they're kind of when we're working separate, it's kind of easier to come up with 2 songs rather than 10.
Makes sense. All right, shall we have a listen to "Save the
Let's
Day"?
have a listen. Here we go. "Save the Day." Metronaut. Let's check it out.
Misplaced confidence aside, takes me in the hands of maybe. Certainty will always fall. You save the day.
Save the Day, Metronaut on Discover TV.
Not 45.
45. Reminds me,
45.
takes me back to the sounds of Blamage. And
Ah,
yeah, definitely does. Yeah, I was a big fan of those bands. Big
I
fan.
think if you guys were sort of watching each other's comments and posts on and Mark as well on Facebook, particularly. Don't think you're not on Facebook too much, are you, Ian?
I look rather than.
Yeah, it's the safest way. But certainly, I think Mark, if you were looking at Mark's stuff, Julian, I think you would go, "Oh yeah, same as me."
Probably.
Very familiar kind of points going. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's very much the synth man in the band. Really.
Oh yeah, no, I'm all about synths. Never ever took to the rock and roll side of things. I grew up on Depeche Mode, Kraftwerk, OMD.
Oh right, yeah. Oh,
yeah, so that was my life.
Yeah, very similar.
So it's a really lovely track, a really nice sentiment as well, obviously, which is like we're talking about, kind of how tough things have been and our hopes for the future as well. So and a great response to those who have worked tremendously hard and continue to work tremendously hard to look after the rest of us, basically.
Yeah. Well, it just seemed to fit, and I think we're all in a place of gratitude and thanks to the people who are working so hard every day in very difficult circumstances. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, good luck with it. Next one coming soon, or is it? Have you got the plans yet?
Yeah. We've got a couple of tracks lined up, so probably springtime, March time. Yeah. So we hope to keep it ticking over until we can, hit the unsuspecting public with a big project. Or we can get back together and have a party.
Fantastic.
Awesome, guy. Thank you so much, Ian.
No, thank you. Thank you for playing the track and doing what you do. Right.
Great stuff. Enjoy. Look forward to hearing more from Metronaut, and as I say, people tune in every Thursday. Big Sound Machine theme tune, G-Force Metronaut. It's awesome.
Yeah. It is.
Guys. Wicked.
To the Moon is a fantastic project. There's, like I said, loads of great tracks on that, and it does sort of follow the trajectory and journey. So if you kind of listen to part 1, it's really kind of focused on the sort of preparation launch phase, and then getting through to sort of phase 4, which is the sort of we're coming back phase, and you do follow the whole sort of journey through the lyrics and melodies. So it's not a heavily lyric-based album, but I think it's the sort of thing what's that terrible 60s phrase, Julian? I think you'd dig it.
I think you'd dig it. I think I will
you
dig it. I'm definitely going to go check out more. There's no doubt about it. And again, there we go. We've already reached nearly 9 o'clock in the evening here.
Yeah, 5 to 7 in the UK.
5 to 7 in the UK, 9 o'clock. I'm going to go and watch the end of Deadline Day there in the UK. Because I think we need some defenders, and hopefully we've bought 2 today. So I'm quite excited to see what's happening there.
From Preston, weirdly.
Yeah, I know.
Do we know much about this guy?
Well, all the reports are saying that he definitely suits he suits what we're looking for.
Cool.
He's 25, so he's pretty young. But then again, we also got another guy, Ozan Kabak. So pretty much, we've at least filled those 2 positions. So Jordan Henderson can go back to playing in the midfield where he should be.
Yeah, it's been a tricky. Well, you've had a run of not great results, but I mean, still very much in it. Those goals yesterday.
Bang.
Those goals yesterday. My goodness me.
Wow. Yeah, and
I mean, the only thing I objected to was somebody on Match of the Day said that's all Salah, and I was like, hold on, that ball that was passed over to him that's like a 3-pass move. That was incredible.
Yeah, from our own box, Trent to Shaqiri to Salah, goal. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the control that he to bring that ball down and hit it first time was quite incredible. But the foresight to bring that ball out, that play was just
phenomenal.
Awesome.
My mom says hello, by the way, Martin.
Hey, Sandy.
Saying they've been unable to comment. There's some weird things happening on Facebook at the moment. Yeah. Anyway, so Rico Short said you guys are awesome. So cheers to him.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, I know that there's some guys that have been having major problems trying to get onto Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook is just becoming more and more of a nightmare. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go and enjoy the last night of curfew. Well, we've got still curfew, but it's now 11 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. And tomorrow, all my mates are very happy they can have a drink, which I'm sure they're very excited about.
Yeah,
so,
that'd be nice.
Yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be very good. And I'm going to go for a walk on the beach in the morning. I'm really looking forward to that.
Lovely.
The one thing I've missed when I come down here is that I can't go to the beach. I'm like, I want to walk in the sea.
Yeah, good timing, I guess, that you're there and you can. That's good timing.
So tomorrow morning, I'm going for a walk on the beach. I cannot wait.
Excellent.
Cannot wait.
Feel the sand between your toes.
I shall do. And I will see you next week for another exciting episode. And then we're also going to be discussing that music industry thing we're going to be doing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's happening.
Definitely.
On Thursday.
Happening. Yeah.
Are we doing the show Thursday?
Next Thursday. I've got to get back to a big shoot on Thursday night. So next Thursday.
So not this Thursday?
No, next Thursday.
Okay,
I was hoping
all
to,
right.
But they moved my Friday shoot to Thursday, and that one only finishes at 11 p.m.
Okay, fair enough. I've got my playlist. Ready.
Cool. Alrighty, cool. So next Thursday.
All right then, we'll do it next Thursday.
Next Thursday. I'm excited.
Okay. I'll have to wait. Okay, mate.
Okay, sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I know we were excited about
everything's a letdown. So it's always a letdown.
But just talking about New Music Mondays, so we are filming this week, probably the biggest artist in Africa, a guy by the name of Black Coffee. His brand new album is dropping on Friday.
Awesome. This is a major EDM artist,
major. I wish I could get him on New Music Mondays, but I think even though I do work with him, I think he's got Jules. No, you're too small for me. But you never know. Maybe I can contact Lindo to see if we can get it.
No harm in asking.
Yeah, I'll ask. I will ask. You never know.
Don't ask, don't get, as they say.
Exactly. So you never know.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So his big album's dropping on Friday, and we're doing a whole big thing around it.
Nice.
Wicked.
Fantastic. Well, thanks to all the guys that were on the show again tonight. It was magic. Oh, good stuff.
Magic as always.
Love it. Bonfire, Buffalo, Superbird, Metronaut. Go check him out. We'll put the links in the shows. Join us next week for more fantastic, great new music on Discover TV.
Awesome. See you next week.
Bye.